Well, first of all, I want to thank you for representing the bluest of the blue, and for doing that for... Well, that's why I said the bluest of the blue. I didn't say Democratic. In my mind, blue represents a state of mind.
We're bluer than the Democrats.
I know you're blue. That's why I say the bluest of the blue. Blue-green.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for your support of me in prior campaigns. As I think a number of you know, I did not grow up here in San Francisco. I was drawn to this incredible city because of our diversity and because, frankly, of our commitment to social justice and social progress. And for a number of years, I worked to protect that as a civil rights attorney and as a criminal prosecutor. I was then attracted to another facet of our great city, which is our city's innovation, and helped to found and then ran a small technology company for about 8 years. And then at night I did what all of you did, which is got active in local community affairs, sat on a number of nonprofit organizational boards, including a neighborhood association board and an affordable housing organizational board. In 2008, I ran for supervisor because at that time we had had mayors and boards of supervisors that fought all the time, that couldn't agree on how we would move things forward. And I'm really proud of the fact that 3 years into my time as the president of your board, I do think things are different. We have been balancing massive structural budget deficits on time. We are creating jobs with America's Cup and with changes to tax policy that are keeping 21st century companies here. We are building housing and thousands of units, particularly affordable housing. And I'm also proud of legislation that I've passed to demand more ethics at City Hall, to require that lobbyists actually tell us who they're lobbying, and to bring about real budget reform and changing up the budget process so that we will get a better handle on how our finances are spent. That being said, let me just lay out very briefly what I think are as the biggest challenges facing our city. First and foremost, we've lost tens of thousands of jobs in the last few years, hundreds of companies, and I want to build a 21st century economy that focuses on the 80,000 small businesses here, the new and burgeoning creative forces within our economy, the next green tech company, the next new manufacturing industries. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, San Francisco's demographics are changing dramatically. Since the last census, we have lost thousands of families, thousands of tenants who've been evicted, and homeowners who've been foreclosed upon. We've lost almost half of our African American population. And I think if the next mayor does not reverse these trends, we will soon be a very different city of young single professionals, childless couples, and seniors that don't reflect the diversity that I think we all love. There are a lot of things we have to do, and I could talk for an hour about that, from fixing our schools to building more affordable housing to building more family-friendly services, but that is something that I would commit to you that I would be focusing on 1,000% as our next mayor. I also, as some of you probably know, am the one mayoral candidate who doesn't have a car. So I get around town every day on minibuses, on my bicycle, trying to hail cabs, although it's impossible to find a cab outside of my district, trying to expand city car share, doing all the things that we need to do to build a 21st century transportation system. So those are my top priorities. And with that, happy to answer any questions. Tom, Brown?
Tom and